just looked at me.
At least I wasn't still smelling.
Ready, set,
Hello, and welcome back to Tits, Tums and All Things Mum. These two are a bad influence on me. They're making me bad at my job.
What are you talking about? You've just been to Butlins on a weekender. You've heard some stories.
They've heard some stories.
We're a bit jealous.
I have got
here.
Kate and Amy back on the pod today from Secrets of the School Run.
Yes,
Welcome back,
Thank
and
you.
congratulations for the launch of Series 2.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Yeah.
How's it going?
We kind of had to do something really because the
Yeah.
summer was a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even see each other for 6 weeks.
No,
did
it's
we?
like the longest time we haven't seen each
We were
other.
trying to get through, and so Kate came up with an ingenious idea.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah.
Series 2.
I mean,
There you go.
right. It's almost our 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we figured it needed to happen at some point. Can't
Yeah.
really go on with season 1 for like 200 episodes. So.
yeah.
But here
I mean,
we are.
Here's me like 130 episodes in. I'm like,
But you're different. It's fine.
You're not counting.
But yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be a
been
bit different, isn't it? Season 2. We're going to mix it up a bit. Still the same old stuff.
Yes.
Still the
Yeah.
embarrassing stories.
Absolutely.
The real mumhood. The
Lis-
more real, the better.
listeners,
Yeah.
listener stories.
Love
Listener
that.
stories.
Yes.
But we're also going to maybe have some guests on, aren't
Yeah.
we? We've got a few things planned.
Exciting.
Yeah, and I think every month we might touch on some slightly more serious topics. Because
Yeah.
over the summer,
Yeah.
I've been going through some stuff with my middle daughter, and you have as well.
Yeah, I lost a parent
Yeah.
last year, and so it's been. We both have been through things I think over the last year,
Yeah.
that have been super super challenging, and even
Yeah.
before that.
Mhm.
But I think what we keep talking about is there's other mums that are going through this stuff too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
good to laugh
Yeah.
during those periods. So we
it's
can
good to
still
laugh,
yeah,
but
have
it's also
fun.
good to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
totally.
Yeah.
So
If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So just.
That's
yeah.
exactly.
I
what
mean,
we're
that's
at.
it. That's
Yeah.
we're
Whenever
yeah.
I see you and we record the podcast, it doesn't matter what mood we're in
Yeah.
though when we start.
Yeah.
We always
We're always so
wet
yeah.
ourselves.
It's like
basically.
a therapy session, isn't it?
Totally.
I feel like coming to the studio for me is just like a little
It
bit of
is.
therapy because I usually
Absolutely.
whinge about whatever shit's going on at
Yeah.
home or so
That's us.
And it's
yeah.
nice to know that it isn't just you going
Yeah.
through it.
Oh yeah,
Because we're all
definitely.
in
Yeah.
it together.
Definitely.
Which was the idea for the podcast in the first place.
So there we are.
See what I did
Full
there?
circle.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what stories have you had then? What are some of your juicy stories you've had
I'm
for this
going to
season?
let Kate tell you one,
Oh.
which made me snort.
I love a
Yes.
good snort laugh.
But it was a genuine snort. It was
Yeah.
like
So
I wasn't
season
expecting
two,
you
no,
to say.
I know. We had a woman write in. So the opening of season 2 was our called Secrets of the School Run,
Yeah.
right? So we went
School
back
run
to the
stories.
school run stories, back to the OG, and we had a woman write in, and she told a story about how she was taking her daughter. I think her daughter was 4, and she took her daughter to school for the first day, and the teacher let the parents come into the room and everyone's greeting each other, and then the teacher just said, "Okay, everyone," and was saying a few words, and the kids are kind of still running around, but the teacher looked at this child and said, "Oh, and what's your mummy's name?" And the daughter pretended to be shy, and so turned around and kind of buried her head in the mum's crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the room was silent, and the little girl was like, she goes, "Mummy, your vajigee smells."
Oh god.
And the woman said that she was so
Oh, God.
mortified
Yeah.
that she actually went home
Oh.
and looked at changing schools.
Oh my god.
Because she just couldn't face, the whole room of all the parents and
Yeah.
everyone. And
Honestly,
I just
my
laugh,
armpits
though.
were bad
If that
like
was
that.
me,
I know.
like listening in on that, I would just crack up.
you'd be like, "Hey, yeah."
I'd be like, "Me too."
It happens a lot with my dogs. They like to sniff a
Dogs
crotch.
do
yeah,
like a
dogs.
crotch sniff.
unusual
They,
with
I
It's a
always feel
toddler.
really self-conscious when there's a dog around and he's all up in my groin.
Right, but
and I'm
if it's-
like, is it because it smells good? It
I
smells
think
bad?
you
I
have to
don't
take that as a
know.
compliment.
but if it's a child, you're like, "It's fine."
Yeah, it's
Dogs
fine.
though,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. So
Yeah.
that was one.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
kind of the.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I know.
We launched with a bang, clearly with that one.
We launched with a bang. Oh, I had a moment.
Oh.
It wasn't a school run story. But I did take my daughter to an airfield nearby to watch planes and helicopters.
really
She just likes helicopters. It's only because she's obsessed with Miss Rabbit.
Oh.
And Mr. Rabbit does all the important
Yeah.
jobs, and Peppa Pig is literally killing my life, because if you compare yourself to those parents,
Yeah.
We're
to
failing.
Mummy and Daddy Pig, I mean,
She's everywhere.
she's a
multitasker.
totally.
Miss Rabbit's like popping out 2 kids and then she's back in the supermarket the next day.
I know, I'm like, bitch,
Like,
calm
having just a phone there in
down.
the local
Yeah,
airplane.
like give us all a
Yeah.
chance to like be good
I know.
parents. Anyway, so we're watching all the helicopters and planes come and go. And this plane came in and it was quite loud. And all of a sudden, I can't even believe I'm saying it. I can't really tell you the story.
Well,
but
you are.
I am, and I can't go back now, so I'm just going to move forward through it. And I farted. So I'm sitting on this little, what I called in the podcast, I called it a grassy knoll, right? And it's me and my daughter, and my husband was, I don't know where my husband was. I think he was in the toilet or he was paying for lunch. Nice cafe, full of like handsome pilots and, whatever. And I
that's why you
farted.
chose to fart.
But I didn't know it was coming because sometimes you can't.
Sometimes it just
sometimes
falls
I'm
out.
like a 70-year-old
Well, you
woman.
think it's going to be a silent one,
Yeah.
and then it's loud.
And it wasn't, and so I thought, though, because the plane was coming in and it was quite loud, I'm like, nobody heard it.
Yeah.
Totally
So you
safe.
got away
Yeah.
with it.
I got away with it until my daughter stood up and was like, Mummy, you need to use the toilet. You need to use the toilet.
They don't
And
miss
I-
anything, do
don't.
they?
And I was like, oh, no. I don't. And she's just pulling me down this hill. And she's like, no, quickly, before it comes out in your pants. And I was just,
Oh,
there's no going
God.
back.
No.
Anyway.
These
No,
kids.
oh, bless you.
Thanks.
bless.
Yeah, we're full of really fun stuff this season.
Bless you. There's usually like a fart and a poo story in there.
Or with
There's
me a
most-
wee story.
Or wee,
Yeah, Amy wees
There's
a
usually
lot.
some sort of
Yeah.
bodily fluids.
Yeah.
This
There
weekend
is.
at Butlins, so the girls are going to fucking hate me for saying this.
I love it. Go
The
on.
weekend just
But you're
gone.
going to.
Alcohol dehydrates you, right?
Totally.
Yes.
So you become constipated.
Yes.
So eventually it became a competition of who could poo first out of the 7 of us.
It's like when you go on holiday.
Yeah.
And you don't poo for like a week.
And
But like also who won?
one that
Did you win?
I lost. I fucking lost, mate.
You're like, I'm still constipated. I still haven't gone. It's been 5 days.
Were you allowed to like have a curry or something to help yourself
A
along?
laxative?
By the Sunday, the last day, people were just not eating anything because there was no space left. And we were like, come on. And like one of the people was pregnant, so she had like laxatives with her. We were popping laxatives like the other.
Right.
And everyone else is out there popping all sorts of other weird things.
Yeah,
and we're
you're
like,
Senna! Like full
yeah,
of like
and we
poo
would
up
like
to here.
cheer each other on every time someone
Someone's like, I
managed
need
to
to-
poo.
Oh.
And like, yeah, we would clear out one of the apartments to allow, you know,
Do you know what?
time.
That's really nice
Yeah.
that you did that because
Yeah.
sometimes when you haven't gone, you don't want other people around.
No, and you need time. You need to just sit.
If
and
you're
have
constipated,
time.
you need time.
Yeah.
Or if you're
Like
our husbands,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and you spend
Where's
like
he gone? Has
30
he let-
minutes.
Has he gone out for the evening?
Right,
No, he's
totally.
taking a
Yeah,
poo.
I could literally birth a child faster than my husband could
Yeah,
poo.
but what
seriously.
do they do? What do you do? What are you doing?
It's phone. It's
If you need to go, you need to go.
No. And also like drop it and flush. Do the courtesy like flush.
But do you
Yeah.
guys though? So like, say you need a poo, right?
Yeah.
You feel it coming. You go to the toilet. You poo. You're
Right.
done.
and you leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like do they? I don't know if they.
No.
He likens it because I'm like, what? How could you take 20 minutes?
Yeah.
He likens it to giving birth. He sits down before he's even ready to go. It has to brew.
So we allow it
Then
to brew while we continue
Because
about our
that's-
day
that's
because
story
we're
of
mums
our
and we're
life,
busy.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
So he
Whereas-
take his phone ready. He can
okay.
like read, I don't know, or an audio book while
Yeah.
he's brewing.
What if you took the phone away?
Oh,
Would-
no,
would
Do you
he-
think it'd be faster?
No, he'd probably just do some Sudoku.
Would he really?
I don't even know I said that.
I don't even think he would do that.
Oh,
Do you
I
have
think-
that in your
I
house?
think he's just hiding. Maybe he doesn't even poo.
This
Maybe
is what-
he's just like looking.
I've
the door.
never understood like how it takes so long, but it makes sense that we
Yeah.
are busy.
Yeah.
So the brewing happen. We multitask.
We don't have time to brew.
We multitask.
What did you say? We don't have time to brew.
Well,
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Cover My Bubble. Emma and Chris lost their baby girl Lily Beth at 1 month old and faced financial struggles on top of their grief due to not having life insurance. Now they help others by offering insurance for parents, children and bumps, covering critical illness to income protection. Visit covermybubble.co.uk to cover your bubble.
on poo stories,
Yeah.
I have 3 girls, as you know, 3 girls, 3 dogs.
Mm.
They all share a bathroom, and my
Oh.
husband and I have an ensuite.
Yeah.
Because they're girls, but they are horrific, and they do not. Well, one particular, I'm not going to name names, does not flush.
Oh, lovely.
But also, I think they think it's okay to like use a whole toilet roll every time they go.
Oh
They quite like
no.
to. And the other day, one was like, "Mum, I've just flushed the loo in the toilets. overflowing, and I was like, please tell me it was just a wee. And she was like, no, but there was already a poo in there that one of the other sisters hadn't flushed away. And I was like, I actually wasn't feeling very well that day as it was. And it was like rising up like a poo stew, as I like to call it.
We'll rise up,
I wish it had been that
Sorry.
But,
anyway.
I was like, so I actually didn't know what to do. So I went downstairs and got like a kebab skewer from the drawer.
Yeah.
I just love that you have those too.
I had to break it up. It was.
Oh my god.
And
This is so
an
good.
avocado bag, as you do. What else would you use? And scoop it. I thought it was just the paper, but it was like a lot of shit, pardon the pun.
This episode should have come with a poo trigger warning. Like, there's a lot of
So
poo going
sorry.
on.
Is it too late to do that?
That was
Warning, don't eat.
Yeah, that was just my Wednesday
Don't listen
night.
while eating.
So,
What a great Wednesday night for
Delightful.
you.
Lovely.
And on that, I'm like, just close the lid, girls, because your toothbrushes are over there.
Oh yeah.
No,
know what I
that will
mean?
never happen.
No.
Also, close the lid because why?
I don't know.
Oh my god, we just talked about this. It's spooky season, it's spider season. Listen
They come out of the toilet.
Listen
She says.
to me. They don't come
They're
out
not-
of they go in and they curl up
Oh.
underneath the
I was going to say, how are
on
they
the
coming
seat.
up through the water?
Right, I know.
No, last
We're not in
week-
Australia.
No, the Australia. Amy made a comment last week on the podcast. She's like, "We're not in the Australia."
The Australians.
There's one, but no, I went to. It was early in the morning. You know when it was like pissing it down rain.
Yeah.
It was like horrendous.
Yeah.
I knew because my daughter decided to start the day at 4:30 in the morning.
Of course.
I
not?
knew that we were. I just have like a sixth sense, and I can sense those.
Yeah.
And I-
big legs.
big
we
body,
call
big
them.
legs,
Yeah.
right?
You know, the real
Oh yeah,
big
the
ones.
chunky
They
boys.
Oh.
set the house alarm off.
Oh my
They're
god.
Yeah, they
big.
do.
They
They're
set-
that
yeah.
big, and
Yeah.
I walked into the toilet, and there was something. I it was like ninja reflexes though. I
Ooh.
immediately just flushed the shit. But now I wish you could see how I walk into every single
You need
room.
to get like a mirror to go round the rim, like rim it.
Honest
before
to
you
God,
go.
like I come through the door and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't mind. I can deal.
Yeah, I
spiders.
can do
no,
with
I
spiders.
can't. I
I'm
can't.
fine,
I
but-
no.
Or in my house, my daughter's eyelashes.
Oh, yeah.
and they are just
Or
everywhere.
clumps of hair.
Yeah, literally
No.
eyelashes are bloody
No, thank
everywhere.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't like daddy long legs because they fly at you.
Yeah.
They're
they fly at
worse
your
for me.
face.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I
We can
don't.
swap. I'll take your spider. You take.
Amy kept a spider alive.
Mm,
They named it Charlotte.
yeah,
Oh,
in the
that's my
corner of our
name.
kitchen.
Yeah, that's a nice name. But keeping a
Lovely
spider
name.
that's not.
It lived for 4 months in our
Oh,
kitchen. I couldn't
cute.
bear to kill it.
I can't kill spiders. I just
No.
set them free.
What about the big?
No.
Really?
No.
Even in the Australia when
Yeah.
I was there,
The Australia.
they were massive spiders.
Yeah.
And I was like, hi,
Yeah.
like in the shower with me. Just
No.
Like, hello, hi friend.
Or the cockroaches.
No,
in the
that's not
Australia
Australia.
are massive
Australia,
as
yeah.
well.
Well,
Don't-
when I-
you can never go to the Australia.
What about Hong Kong roaches? They're big
Oh,
too.
really? Are they?
Yeah, they're massive. Those big ones, and they fly.
Oh,
There has never been a time when I lived. I had a flat in Hong Kong where there was one in my flat, and that didn't end up on me
Ooh.
You
in
mean
some
they-
way.
What, cockroaches? On you?
Yeah. There was one time I was in I love this. I was in the bathroom, and it was a tiny little bathroom, right? Small flats in Hong Kong. And I had just got back from a night out with a friend, and I was brushing my teeth, and I felt something on my leg, and I
Yeah.
just thought it was my leg hair.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
flowing in the wind, like the air con. You know what I mean? Because I had it like
You thought the cockroach was your
But I didn't
long
know, because
wispy
I
leg
just
hair.
thought, I was like, something's happening down. It's probably just my leg hair. And so I went to do this, and then it went like, you can hear it.
Oh.
Yeah,
That is
gross.
disgusting.
They're not nice.
No, they're not.
So
Amy.
none of us are moving to the Australia.
No,
Fine.
no.
For
End
good.
of discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
for our show and tell segment
Yes.
today,
Yes.
you have bought a lovely picture in
I
for
have.
us.
Shall I show you?
Yes.
Okay. So my daughter is 2 years, 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
and she's
She's already an artist.
an artist.
Yeah.
She's an artist. So I
Aren't
just
they all?
Aren't they?
I'll show you first.
Yeah.
So this was drawn at home.
Mm-hmm.
So in her, humble abode, in her comfortable studio.
Did you want to display it on your fridge?
Not this one. Not this. Although maybe I should. So this was okay.
That's a penis.
Well, that's what you
really-
think. Let's talk
It's
about
a
it
really
real quick.
lifelike penis, though. If
Yeah.
she'd have gone to draw a penis, I'd have been like, "Congrats, that's really anatomically."
I would just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna correct both of you.
Mm.
This is a butterfly.
Oh.
And now what?
That butterfly's got a schlong on it.
Let's talk about her artistic ability, though, really quickly, right? Because I like what she did with it. Because if you hold
I
it...
see what you're saying
Right,
now.
if
You
you-
pointed that out.
Okay, but if you hold it this way, it's flaccid.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
turn it upside down, it's erect.
Oh, yeah.
So she's already...
She's thinking ahead.
She's thinking ahead that this butterfly... So let's not knock it.
Is
No,
that
I
like...
Banksy? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those pieces of art that you look at it from different angles and
And
it like
it's something
it's something else. You've got an erect and a flaccid
You-
penis.
she
there.
might-
It kind of looks like
might be
a...
famous.
It kind of looks like if you turn it sideways, it kind of looks like a bumblebee.
I mean, he's not a very gifted man.
No, I was going to say it can't be your husband. Remember when she said, snake daddy?
Oh, I know. My daughter loves to talk about my husband. Yeah. Yeah. No, this would be like
He's-
somebody that I
he's less
dated in
than
my
average.
20s.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
would probably want an extension, that guy.
He would. Or one of those gadgets that you can get where you
Yes,
put on it and like pump
suction.
it up.
Or like the elastic band at the base.
Pump it up.
But let's not-
breaking into song for
Let's not
everything.
forget, folks. This is a butterfly.
Oh yeah,
No,
It's
sorry.
not.
isn't, though.
It's not. No, it's not.
No, it's
But it does look a bit like.
Although now, like, I can see, is that the antenna? Or is that the side
Or
of
is
the
that
shaft?
a pube? Is there a pube?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I hope
Maybe
you frame
it's
it.
like that's the sperm.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
mean-
and look, her fingers are there so that we can see the size. Just
Note to scale. Note to scale. It's to scale. So anyway, that was yes. Brought that for
She
you.
is definitely an artist.
Do you think she has a future?
Yeah, I think she does. I think she
Yeah.
does in like smutty, like
yeah,
changing artwork.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think you should keep that.
I'm
frame
excited
it.
to see what she does next.
Girl,
Oh,
next
my.
time we're back, I will show you.
Love it.
Unintentional. She'll be like, it's mommy's face. Like, God.
I love that.
Anyway.
Shall we go ahead and spin the wheel now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do
Sure.
it.
Go first.
Okay, ladies,
Yes.
who is going first?
I vote Kate
Go on then, Kate.
first.
You guys. You go, girl.
Okay.
Ooh, lucky dip.
Oh, I was holding out hope for a rank bank then.
Something you've
learned
learned
about
about parenthood.
I had to change it to parenthood because we had a dad on.
Oh.
So it was motherhood, but it's now parenthood because we had a
I
dad.
love that you had a dad on.
Yeah, he was good.
Something you've learned?
Something that I've learned about parenthood.
It's not fun. No, just kidding. What are you joking?
Don't do it. No. No, I'm just kidding. I love my daughter. Something that oh my God.
I mean, there's so many things, isn't there? How do you pick just one?
Yeah. I wasn't prepared for this. Something that I've learned.
I mean, you only got the list like a week ago.
Yes. I was going to say, like, for me,
yeah, go
it's
on.
like letting go of the mum guilt. Because
Mm.
that, for me, I'm actually getting better as my children
Yeah.
are getting older.
Yeah.
Because I'm always the one that forgets, like, the school photos and
Mm.
forgets play dates or doesn't do play dates
Yeah.
or doesn't take to football like everyone else is going to football.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just letting that go.
Yeah.
My kids
Yeah.
are alive, they're breathing, they're
Yeah.
happy, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm letting the mum guilt go.
Totally. I think for me, maybe, like don't buy a Tommy Tippy, just buy man bottles because they just can go in the microwave and they
Yeah.
sterilize themselves.
That's a good one.
If
I'm
some-
still using them when they're 18.
Right, it's fine. If somebody would have told me that, do you know how much time I would have saved myself?
Yeah.
No, I think and joking aside, I think patience,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
like you have patience before you're a mom, but in a different way.
Yeah.
And you have, and like, you develop this patience throughout different, even last time we were here, my daughter was much different than now we're in the thick of the terrible twos.
Yeah.
And every day it
Mhm.
is a struggle. And so I think that I won't say that I've learned that because I'm constantly learning that.
Yeah.
Or that's a test.
That's the
but-
thing, you're constantly learning, isn't it? You were saying in the green
Totally.
room earlier, like, your kids have just got older and it's got harder
It's what
and
I
you're
was
having
supposed to say.
whole new lessons to
Yeah,
learn.
100%.
You said you just learned patience. I think I learned that and now it's freaking gone.
Yeah.
It's gone away again.
Well,
the
it's
teen
constantly
phase.
you're just tested all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know whether it's because I'm older or I'm more tired
Mm.
or I've been doing it for 16 years, but
Yeah.
it seems to be quite tough.
Do you know what you need?
Alcohol?
Butlins Big Weekender.
Yeah!
Yeah.
The way you were describing it, it's like my dream.
Yeah, you need to do it, girls.
I want to dress up every night.
Yeah.
I want to go on stage with Barry.
Yeah.
Sing karaoke.
Yeah.
Because obviously I did go on
Get
stage
drunk
with
at 2
Stephen
p.m.
Moorhead.
and do the worm across the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I want a inflatable flamingo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have
She
all
doesn't
that.
even know what Butlins is.
You have all that shit up in your loft. Do you not even know it?
We have got a lot of
Yeah, but it's
inflatables.
it's not like Butlins
No.
though, is it?
In
No.
her loft, maybe. Have you seen it?
I love a big comedy glasses.
Yeah.
You
And I
love?
try when I'm out to steal someone's hat or
Yeah.
wig.
Sounds like you belong there.
I reckon I do. I
Amazing.
did meet the Stephen Moorhead
Yeah.
at Butlins
Yeah.
and go up on the stage and perform a magic trick with him,
Love it.
which
I
was a
love it.
lifelong dream.
Wow, you set your vibes.
I mean,
really high.
I'm just gonna be over here.
Watching the Stevies.
Oh my god, he's definitely not watching.
No,
If he was.
Let's tag him.
Everyone tag him.
Yeah,
Tag Stephen
please
Moorhead.
tag
I'm
him.
like, he'll remember
Watching.
me. I was wearing my best jumpsuit. And I was really bad at the trick because
Oh
I had
my
a few
God.
too many wines.
This is so funny.
Right, on
Go on
the
then,
note,
Amy.
On that,
you
you
spin.
Come on.
Come on.
Suspense. Oh, did you see that?
Oh.
Come on, you must have loads of these.
Oh my God.
Worst parenting fail.
Worst parenting fail. I've probably got a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm sure we've talked about a lot of them, like, over the course of the 2 episodes we've had together.
It's like with me, it's almost like that's just my norm. So how do I pick one? Aren't I?
Well, we were talking about something along this line earlier with your youngest.
What when that she can swear like an absolute trooper?
Oh,
Because
really?
she's
Yeah.
the youngest one.
Am I allowed to swear?
Am I allowed
Jesus
to swear?
Christ.
Well, she clearly is. We let her swear it up. She knows most of the words.
Yeah.
But we accidentally were watching together as a family. Well, it was my husband wasn't there because I think he would have vetoed it.
Yeah.
It was a show, and in the show, one of the guys had Tourette's.
Yeah.
And so you can imagine one of his phrases in Tourette's was the one word that she hadn't heard.
Oh,
Oh.
dear. What is it? The C word?
Am I allowed to say
Not
that?
the C word on the pod. We
I
can
won't
say the
say
C
it.
word.
Well, he said it in a way where it wasn't the C word. He said it in a sentence
Okay.
to stop himself from sounding. He'd managed
Oh,
his
interesting.
condition
Yeah.
to
Okay.
stop himself from saying
saying
the C
the C
word.
word.
Oh,
And
so like
so-
added it to other words to, oh.
Yes. And so she now goes around saying that exact phrase.
Does she?
Oh, I feel like you have to say the phrase now. You can't leave it at that.
Country walks are very nice.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
And when she says it in front of family, friends, my dad's girlfriend,
No.
elderly people. And me and my other daughters are like winking at each other. We know exactly what
We know
she
what
is.
she's
She's
saying.
just saying
We
it.
know what you're doing.
That's gonna be so good
Maybe
later.
This is why she doesn't get invited on play dates very often.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I brought my daughter to this. You know how you have the 6-week checkup?
Yeah.
I went to the 6-week checkup without my daughter. You know, it's for the baby.
Did you just want some time on your own?
I don't know why I did it.
And the doctor was like,
The GP was like,
where's the child?
the GP's like, you do know, so,
Where's the child?
you know, and I was like, oh my, I was like, shit.
I want to say we've all done it, but
I don't know. Anyway, that would be mine. So, but yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, at least you got to have your chat about contraception with no baby in
That's
tow.
I was like, I'm closed. The shop is
Did
closed.
she check it up?
It was a man.
Oh,
And no, he didn't.
Did
He
have
did
a
feel
contract?
I had a cesarean, so he pressed
Okay.
on the, which actually like really, that's not comfy. It's,
No.
and then I just wished that my daughter was there so I could just,
Yeah.
have the focus on her, but I forgot her, so that's fine.
isn't that like an ex-prime minister who took his child from nursery, put the car seat on the top of the car, and then drove off with it?
Oh,
on the top
what,
of
with
the
the
car?
baby
Did that
in the
happen?
car? Oh my
Or
God.
like put the car seat down
Yeah.
and drove off.
No, really?
It was a prime minister.
Oh my god, that's
yeah,
so funny.
It's prime ministers do it as well, Kate.
I forgot the name of my second child. I was out, he was maybe like a week old.
Yeah.
And I was out and I saw someone that I knew and he was like, oh, congratulations, how are you getting on? Like, what did you call him? And I was like,
No idea.
What did I call him?
I don't fucking know.
If that was me, I'd gone through all the dogs' names. Tiny, Teddy, but no.
Did you make up a name or did you remember?
No, I said, that's Bella. That's my eldest.
That one I know.
That's Bella.
The one.
And this, I got there eventually, but
do
it
you
was
get a bit like that in social circumstances?
I actually do.
Like
I
a
do.
school fate or something when you're the one that knows everybody and you have to introduce.
Oh my
and
gosh,
I
absolutely.
completely forget everyone's name.
Yeah.
So then I always just say, this is my friend Amy, and then I leave it up to you to say, and I'm Amy,
I just run away.
it can be really
like
awkward.
social anxiety. I don't know what that is.
I think that's our brains just being like, no,
Take a nap.
no more information. Just
Take a nap.
Or they're an insignificant person that we don't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
My second child.
That's it.
In that case,
insignificant.
Oh my gosh.
she is the second child though. I've got one of those.
Yeah. On that note, ladies,
Yes.
how are you feeling about doing a stroller speedway?
Let's go. What is
What
it?
is that? I'm already sweaty.
But it's a Top Gear lap.
Top Gear. I love Top Gear. Love Top Gear.
Parents.
Done. Let's
without
do
a
it.
sports car.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I did try to run this morning, so I'm a bit tight in the muscles.
You're going to get even sweatier as well.
Oh.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I knew I should have worn deodorant.
Yeah.
I brought some.
Did you?
Yeah.
Too late for that now. Okay.
Let's head over.
Let's do it. Come on.
So, ladies, we are at Stroller Speedway.
This is why we came today. Isn't it, honestly?
Not to see me.
Oh,
No offense, Lottie.
Just to
clean
do
shit
this.
off a baby.
Oh, yeah, and as I put her in the pushchair, I noticed she has punamied. It has leaked out the side.
Amazing.
So,
Doesn't it always?
and you're going first, Amy. So, yeah. So, the rules are,
Please.
so Annabelle has done a poo in her nappy. She has punamied.
Okay.
You need to take her out,
Yep.
Yeah.
change her bum, as clean as you would like your child to be.
So
questionable. Then put a clean nappy on, do the vest up,
Yep.
put the hat on, put her back in the pushchair, slalom that way, park her up, touch my shoulder.
And a partridge in the bush.
Go on.
Okay.
You got it.
Got
You
that.
got
Like-
this. When was the last time you changed a nappy?
I like a long time ago.
Okay.
Apart from your dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Just the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a story for another day.
Okay, so limber up. Get it. You ready?
Stretch it out.
I'm going to
Stretch
count
it
you
out.
down. Okay.
Oh, I'd lift my arms, but my armpits.
You're sweaty already.
Go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, out she comes.
I believe in you.
I believe in you. She definitely
Is this
leans out
going to go
the
under
nappy.
my fingernails? You know how
yes.
it gets?
So earlier on.
Oh,
You got it.
She's really exploded.
Earlier on, we had a lady with lovely big acrylic fake nails,
Love
and it just
that.
went
How did that go?
everywhere.
Come on, Amy, get in there.
I think
Just
I prefer
picture
the
it's like-
dog's poo right
It's like
now.
bow and tight.
Oh.
You be
At least it smells nice, though.
Are we doing Butlins clean or are we doing clean clean? What are we doing?
lots of clean. Lots
Yeah,
of clean.
like as clean as you'd like your child to be.
This kid's bum is sticky. Honestly, as clean as you'd like your child's bum to be.
It's fine. Just
I mean-
you got to make sure you get in the vag. You got to get in the flaps
I might
there.
be a bit OCD. I'm not
You
sure.
don't want her to get
You're
like some
spreading
kind
it
of like
further.
look at me.
UTI or something. Come on, Amy.
I think all the blood's rushing to her head as well. Like, well, is she okay?
No, probably
I
not.
think I'm
that
just
leg's
gonna-
probably broken as well.
I'm going to do it like the level my husband would have done.
Love it. Let's go with that.
Keep the shit in the
Right,
front.
you're
not
at
just
a
like-
minute,
Oh my gosh.
so you're already not at the top of the leaderboard.
We all knew that was never going to happen.
That's
Lottie.
fine.
You know what
okay.
I mean? I think I'm going for the slowest.
Oh,
Because that's a
nice.
record in itself.
But
Yeah,
you're just
I mean,
you do
yeah.
it with care and precision.
Does this
I
supposed
don't know
to do
about that.
what?
Her head's
No,
currently
it's
being
not.
dragged on the floor.
Make her feel better.
There we are, little one.
Okay.
In she goes.
Beautiful.
With
Round of
slalom.
Go. Bust out those Thursday Run Club moves.
Go.
This is Kate on the school run. Do you
That's
know
me.
what?
You might actually not be bottom of the leaderboard.
What? I'm slowing down.
No, come on.
You've got a long way to go.
What we doing?
Touch your shoulder.
1 minute 37. Very
Yay!
respectable.
I
You're
think
third.
I think because she's still a bit dirty down there.
What are you
I
like?
feel not good as a mum right now.
Her poor bottom.
Come
So you are
on.
going to be third on the leaderboard. Love that for you.
Thank you.
You literally fully thought you were going to be
Yeah,
right
you
at the bottom.
did. You
Well,
you
I
need to
kinda
believe
knew
in
it.
yourself a bit more.
That's not going to happen, but
Fine.
I just want to be Kate, so come on.
Ah, everything's falling off now.
One would argue that you have more experience than me.
What in
Yeah,
the
3
changing-
dogs, 3 kids. Yeah.
like changing
Yeah.
the dog's nappy?
Changing,
Dog's
just
nappies.
changing nappies in general.
Yeah. So
but
there we go. Very
How's it?
respectable.
It's actually
Where do you think you're going to be, Kate? What do you
Maybe
reckon?
like
She's quite
Here?
competitive.
I feel like you are very
She's quite competitive.
No.
She's running the London Marathon in April.
Yeah, but
There we
that's not competitive. That's just
Okay, so
yeah.
she's just been changed. Amy's done a great job at changing her. And what's she done? She's got a clean nappy on. She's gone again.
As
Happens to the best of us.
must be dim sum. My daughter always shits after dim sum. Anyways, go ahead.
What the heck? It only shits after dim sum.
Well, she shits all the time, but for some reason dim sum is like the 2 poo thing. Let's just say that it's dim sum, guys.
Do I need to be taking dim sum to Butlins with me?
You do it. I'm sure they have a whole Chinese theme.
That's better than laxatives, isn't
Oh
it?
my
Maybe.
god, that's so funny.
Maybe, right.
So,
Come on then.
Yes.
same again.
Okay.
I'll count you down and we're going to go. You happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No pressure, Kate. I mean,
Oh,
I did
there's no
come in third. So.
I need a new nappy. Yeah, that would have been.
Just use that one. It's slightly dirty, but it's fine.
We've all been there. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
No pressure.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
I shouldn't have worn white.
You haven't got long nails though, have you?
Help is on the way, dear.
I'm watching what she's doing.
She's wobbling the me.
It's stickier than it looks, right?
Oh my god.
My daughter's bottom isn't as
Plastic?
plastic as this.
Oh my god.
In the
It gets all stuck in the cracks
It
of
does.
the like the joints in
Yeah.
this baby as well. Whereas
Great.
our real babies don't really have joints
They
like that.
don't.
No, I mean this is.
She's staying remarkably quiet.
I mean, look at this clean nappy too.
She's a well-behaved.
She is a well-behaved baby.
That is the least clean baby I've ever
Thank
seen
you.
in my life.
I wanted to
not
say,
fair!
I didn't want to sound competitive.
Come on, Annabelle. Come on.
Poo all up my back.
As
It's
clean
cool, we're
as you
going
would
with
leave
it.
your own child, Kate.
Well, if that says anything,
You're at a minute.
come on, Annabelle.
She's had too many dim
Where'd the hat go?
Look at her knee. Look at her knee. She's got shit on her knee.
It's
You
fine.
guys are going to make me pee myself in a minute. For God's
Here, use that. Let's go.
See? That's over her eyes.
Dear God. Right, I feel like we need to
This
close
is
up.
bad.
This is not good.
Could she not have like a 10-second?
What is going on here? Her nappy's
penalty?
not on properly. Her vest is up by her tits.
She's
Listen, she doesn't need to see what's happening. It's so bad.
got shit down her leg.
Oh God, I give up. Did she
too.
still make it on the leaderboard?
I'm not like
1 minute 22.
I can't ruin my
Which
jumper
puts
because of some
you-
Nutella in a nappy.
That puts you third, but I feel like you need points deducted.
I think she should get a 10-second penalty.
Why? Because you left her ass all disgusting, and I had to clean up her mess too.
She's got hair between her toes.
Yeah. So
My pelvic floors can't go with this.
I wore beige trousers last time. I purposely didn't this time.
I mean,
Right, I reckon we're giving you a 10-second penalty. I think it's only fair.
I think,
so 1 minute 32.
it is like Formula
not
1.
22.
That's what would happen in Formula 1.
yeah. If you left the
I don't
car
know.
like absolute shit, and then gave him a dirty like tire to put on again,
Yeah.
both of y'all are working against me. It's not fair.
1 minute 32 is very respectable. You are still third place,
Fine.
regardless of the 10 seconds.
Fine, that's fine. I'll take it. Look it, she wants to give me a high five anyway. Go on, girl.
Right, let's head back over.
So, how was your experience of stroller speedway? How are you feeling?
I was sweaty before, wasn't I? And now, it's
I
off the chart.
mean,
How are your
everything's great. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
It's just like Top Gear.
I think we did well.
Exactly like
Yes.
Top Gear.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Spot on.
We need to get Stig helmets.
Gosh.
We need Stig helmet. I need a pink Stig helmet.
Can we
Okay.
have Clarkson do it, please?
What the? Jeremy Clarkson, if you're watching, you need to come here.
Get off the farm, wrap that shit up, and come here because this is so much more important. And bring Caleb. Bring Caleb.
Who the fuck is
Yeah, and
Caleb?
you get
You guys
see
don't
Kate's
watch the
sweaty
show.
tits.
No.
I need, oh god. Okay. You need to. Anyway, I digress.
That was fun.
It
She
was
was
fun.
a lot better than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
I've only put nappies on dogs recently. That's another
I
story.
mean, that counts. That counts.
I think we talked about the nappy situation last time you guys were on.
It's a lot of poo in our
But
lives.
anyway,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming back
Thank you
on.
so much.
You need to come back again. You guys just crack me up. It's so funny.
So fun.
for
Thank
having
you.
us. I
Yes,
loved
thank you.
hearing
And
all
you
about
need
Butlins.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. So next time, you guys are going to have been to Butlins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we can just do like a Butlins debrief.
Done.
It'll be great.
Done.
Yeah.
100% I'm in.
And you need to
In.
come back and try and beat your stroller speedway times from this time.
You mean we have to do it again?
Yeah.
And we need to get you up on stage in Butlins because then it's like the three of us.
Yes.
Oh.
All be on the stage.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Definitely.
Let's make it
That's our
happen.
life goal.
Like,
Set the bar now.
Maybe not.
could you tell everybody where we can find you online and your podcast?
Yeah. So we are on Instagram at Secrets of the School Run.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Season 2 out now.
Out now.
Love
So
it.
watch. Listen.
Thank you, ladies, for
Thank
coming
you so
on,
much.
and thank you to everyone for listening or watching at home. Please do download, subscribe, all the things, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.